we've improved the cooling by introducing new, larger intercoolers and more efficient air ducts that improve the airflow by 50% to those coolers. With new engine upgrades and a new engine calibration, we have a much broader torque band, which brings additional life to the GT on track. The suspension dampening has been increased in track mode to further enhance its handling and its body control. The premium Akrapovic titanium exhaust is now standard on all 2020 models. And with that comes lighter weight and a very visceral exhaust note. Now, from a visual standpoint, the Gulf livery that graces the Heritage Edition is also going to be updated. The number 9 in the roundel will change to a 6, and there will be black pinstriping that will further separate the black and the blue and orange. And all of this is just continuing the celebration of the wins, the back-to-back wins in 1968 and 1969. And then by customer demand, the carbon fiber wheels will now be available on the Heritage Edition as an option. Now, I know you all are wondering what's behind me in the silk, and many of you may already know. We call it the Liquid Carbon 4GT, and it is one of the most exclusive 4GTs. It comes from a very labor-intensive and handcrafted process. Each car is made from a single batch of material to ensure that the carbon weave flows properly from one panel to the next. And because of that, we're likely not to make more than about a dozen of them in any given model year. The Liquid Carbon 4GT is going to be available to all of our already selected GT customers in the United States. And it will take us all the way through 2022 production. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to introduce to you the Liquid Carbon 4GT. What do you think?
Birdie.
Wow.
We basically said that we're going to build 1,350 cars. So
right, that number hasn't changed.
No. So when we're done building 1,350 is the end of production.
Okay, so that'll be sometime in 2022.
Yes.
So how far into the year?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to try to pin it down to a date because these are hand-built cars, and that could fluctuate a little bit. But it's 1,350 cars.
Yeah, do you know how many you've made so far?
Yeah, I do know. I don't know the exact number, but we're roughly about halfway through that.
Okay.
And torque, any difference?
So there's no there's no stated difference in torque, but clearly the torque band is what it's all about. It's a flatter torque curve, and you can feel it on the track. So it's
presumably this will be a more expensive option than the painted ones.
It is. Yeah.
Any idea how much more?
Yeah, I mean the starting price for the Liquid Carbon is about $750.
750,000.
Yep.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
The starting price for the Liquid Carbon is about $750,000.
And when does the
versus-
first one start? What will it be?
Just over 500 for the base for the standard car.
When will the first person get
Spring.
these? Okay.
Yep, they'll start coming out in spring.
And where are they built?
They're built in Markham, Ontario.
Thank you, Tim.
Multi-matting.
Multi-mat.
They're still built. Hi. How are you?
Hey,
They're still built in Ontario, aren't
they are.
So let me get this straight. You're only going to build a dozen of them? Is that it?
Well, it's not a limited number. That's what we anticipate that we'll build, based on both demand and based on the ability to build such a highly labor-intensive product. But they're not limited to 12. It's just roughly that we think that's where we'll be.
But you said a dozen a year. You got 2 years.
Right. Yeah. So a dozen per year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
2 dozen in
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
So the question is, how long does it take to build one then?
Oh, well, a very long time. A very long time.
Well, they do what? 4 or 5 cars a week?
They do basically a car a day. Yep.
Yeah.
Car a day.